Hello darlings, for today's video I'll be creating two devil looks for Halloween. The first look is a glam devil, and I'm starting off by applying some Laura Geller Hydrating Spackle Primer. Next I'm filling in my brows with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4.5 and drawing my arch a bit higher than normal.
Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911 on my killer. You know I had to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand.
I'm now cleaning up the top edge of my brow with the Makeup Revolution concealer, and then I'm sharpening the lower edge with the Plouise base in 0.5. I'm then setting my brow hairs with the Sigma Tint and Tame Brow Gel in clear and tapping the Plouise base onto my eyelid in preparation for eyeshadow. I'm using the Bperfect Stacey Marie Carnival XL Pro Palette today and first dipping into the black shade called Lights Out. I'm applying this to my crease and winging it out towards my temple with the Morphe M508 brush for a precise application. Next, I'm taking a clean Morphe JH40 brush and blending the black that we just placed. Once I've diffused the black some, I'm using the same brush to pick up the red shade called Infurno and placing this along the top edge of the black. Now that I have a really nice shape in my crease, I'm adding some more definition by applying more of the black to where we had placed it before. Next, I'm blending out the top edge of the red using a clean Morphe M562 brush. Now I'm applying the shimmery red shade called Valentine onto the lid space beneath the black. And then I'm taking my finger and tapping on a little bit of red glitter from the Glitter Realm Majestic palette on top of that. Next, I'm adding some winged liner with the Ardell Headline Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. After cleaning up the outer edge of the wing with some concealer, I'm starting on my face makeup. For foundation, I'm using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation in the shade 20NN and pouncing it onto my skin with a damp beauty blender. Next, I'm applying concealer using Tarte Shape Tape, which is very full coverage. Since I have dry skin, I'm setting only my under eye area with a damp beauty sponge and the Urban Decay Brush Off Translucent Powder. Then I'm setting my whole face with the All Nighter Setting Spray. Once the setting spray has dried, I'm going back to my eyes and applying shadow to the lower lash line. First, I'm adding the black closer to my lashes, and then I'm applying the red shade and dragging it up and out towards my temples so that it meets with the red that I applied on the upper lid. Next, I'm contouring the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, forehead, and nose with the Sculpt shade from the Pop Beauty Contour 101 palette. Now I'm bronzing with the Buxom Hot Escapes bronzer in Maldives and cleaning up the contour around my nose and the lower edge of my cheek with some of the Urban Decay powder. After dusting the powder away, I'm highlighting with the Ofra Nikkie Tutorials Glazed Donut Highlighter, which I'm applying to the highest points of my face, as well as the inner corner of my eye and brow bone. Now for blush, I'm using the Buxom Wanderlust blush in the shade Goa, and then I'm getting into character by popping on these bright red contact lenses from Pinky Paradise. I'm also adding a point to the inner corner of my eye using the headliner eyeliner from Ardell. Next, I'm applying the Buxom Blackest Black Mascara and popping on some Ardell 3D faux mink lashes in the style 860. Now I'm adding some of the Buxom Call Me waterproof eyeliner to my upper and lower waterlines, buffing out the lower to give a smoky effect, and applying mascara to my lower lashes. Finally, for lips, I'm applying the Buxom Plumpline lip liner in Scandalous, and then finishing off the look with the Ardell matte whipped lipstick in Smokin' Hot.
Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer.
And that completes this glam devil look. Now it's time to move on to the red devil look. For the red devil look, I'm first applying the MAC Natural Radiance Base and Time Check Lotion to act as a barrier to my skin before applying any face or body paint. Next, I'm using the red shade from the Mayron Paradise AQ Basic Palette, which I'm activating with the MAC Fix Plus. I'm painting my whole face, including my ears and down my neck. This paint doesn't stain and comes off relatively easy with soap and water. Also, don't mind the spot on my cheek. I think it's irritated from over-exfoliation, but it'll blend in later. Now I'm setting my face with powder. I'm applying the Urban Decay Ultimate Brush Off Translucent Powder on a dry sponge and placing this underneath my eyes, and then I'm applying it all over my face with the NYX brush. I'm also carving out my cheekbones and the bridge of the nose with the powder and letting it bake so that those areas will look really defined once I sweep it away. Next, I'm taking the red shade called You're Kidding from the James Charles Morphe palette and tapping this around my face to even out the red. After that, I'm contouring the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, and forehead. First, I'm using the shade Jax, which is a deep red from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Then I'm going in with the black from the same palette, which is called Abyss. Then, I'm adding more powder, which isn't really necessary. I just wanted to brighten those areas some more and add some more contrast to the face, like concealer would if we were doing a regular face of makeup. Now I'm applying the Sigma Tint and Tame Clear Brow Gel, which is going to help my brows stay in place and wet them a bit as well. This makes it really easy to glide on the black eyeshadow as if it's a pomade. I'm just arching my brows a bit higher than I normally would, and then sweeping away that excess powder and removing the paint from my lips. Now I'm contouring my nose with the 2 contour shades from before, and then we're starting on the eyes. I'm first sweeping the Soda Pop shade from the JH palette into my crease using a Luxie 121 brush. After applying that purple toned espresso shade to my lower lash line as well, I'm taking the black on a Luxie 141 brush and adding some depth into those areas. I'm also dragging this towards the inner part of my eye so that it connects to the bridge of my nose. Next, I'm taking the red shade from the James Charles palette and applying this to my lid using a Royal and Langnickel brush. Now for highlight, I'm using this Lush shade from the Sigma Chroma Glow palette and applying it to the highest points of my face, such as the top of my cheekbones, above my brow, the bridge and tip of my nose, and the inner corner of my eye, as well as my brow bone. Next, I'm adding some winged eyeliner using the Profusion Long Lasting Liquid Eyeliner and creating a pointed inner tear duct as well. Now it's time to get into character. I'm adding this elastic devil horn headband, which I got from Spirit Halloween for $7, and popping in the bright red contact lenses from Peaky Paradise. After adding some of that liquid eyeliner to my lower lash line to make it even darker, I'm curling my lashes, applying some of the Urban Decay Waterproof Perversion Mascara, and popping on some false lashes in the style Starlight from the On Fleek Box monthly subscription box. Next, I'm applying the Sigma Longwear Eyeliner Pencil in Wicked to my upper and lower waterlines, and buffing out the lower to give it a really smoked out look. I'm then applying a few cut up pieces of a false eyelash to my lower lash area, and now it's time for lips. First, I'm applying the Black Lip Cream by Measurable Difference, and then I'm grabbing the Buxom Full-On Plumping Lip Polish in Dominique from the back of my hand using a cheap brush on Amazon as to not mix the 2 products. Now for the final steps of this look, I'm covering most of the rest of my body in the ever so affordable Wet n Wild paint pot, setting that with baby powder and contouring my collarbone. And that completes the 2 devil looks. Let me know what you dressed up as for Halloween in the comments below, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time!